Spenny, you put this one on here, and, usually I'm in tune with everything, but I'm intrigued because I'll be learning about it for the folks that haven't learned about it as well. Dan Graziano had a Ford Field experience, huh?
Yeah, he tweeted this out. This is his Ford Field experience. He said, the Ford Field experience is wild. One break, they introduce Calvin Johnson. The next, Barry Sanders. They play Eminem's song and show Eminem in the suite. Deafening reactions. They play Circle of Life. Everyone holds up their babies over their heads. They have the cringiest post-touchdown song in the league, which is really saying something. I'm sold. I don't see how anyone comes in and wins here.
No, I mean, I detect no lies.
No lies
were
were told.
Dude, if you haven't seen... Right, when they played Lose Yourself, this, and if you haven't been in there, but this one seemed, I asked Jesse because he was there, and I said, when I watched it, it seemed, when they showed Eminem,
it seemed extra.
It seemed extra. And then, that you show the noise cam and stuff like this, but think about all that, from where we've come from and stuff like this, to that, the best part is the Circle of Life.
Yeah, that's what I was.
The Circle of Life is the best part because we're all in. And how many? They're all like half of them are dressed up as lions. And
but here's the best part: it's gotten bigger than just actual kids. People are bringing in baby dolls and holding them up. I saw a buddy hold up his grown-sized friend. like it's become such a funny thing where people are holding up grown-ass men to put them on the Circle of Life cam. Fun times to be at Ford Field. Much better than the paper bags over the head. Ford Field.
No question.
Much better.
Much better. David Witt, forward down the field.
I want to put a little nuance to that. It's a funny tweet, right? He made it, but he's right. And you can thank Sheila Ford Ham for that.
Dude,
you can thank Sheila Ford Ham for Calvin being there, for Barry being there,
Had to repair
for Eminem being there. Like that, she made that happen.
She took the booze for Calvin. Remember when they brought back Calvin to try to fix that, and she just walked out there
and wore it.
She owned it, and that that takes balls. Whether she's a woman or not, that takes balls.
Please refresh my memory or not. Has she got her flowers yet?
Not
from
enough.
The fans?
Not enough.
Not enough. No, 100 million%. 100 million%. You were mentioning about Tom Gores.
Yeah.
Earlier, and like you go around, look at the ownership. I mean, we talk and obviously the team, but I mean from the top, she said not on my watch, and I guess it goes to Martha to hand her the power, but she knew. Like I'd love to sit down and talk to her because this isn't like, oh, she stumbled into it. This is what she's wanted to do that her dad wouldn't let her do forever and ever and ever and ever. I mean, and thank God we're here now, but I mean, it could be like, because this is the way it's supposed to be, right? Like that experience that is what Detroit is now, all together, right? And no bigger place than in our stadiums, right? The same sort of, we experience that with the Tigers, when at the end of the year and stuff like this. So I'm glad that, definitely flowers, but to me, I mean, Sheila has not gotten the flowers that she has deserved, I think, from all of us as a fan base to realize it, because she is the integral part. Without her, none of this happens.
Isn't it bizarre that the son of a super successful owner takes over a franchise in this city and can't reach that success, but the daughter of somebody who had zero success in that lane takes over and has success? It's like she learned what not to do while Chris was learning what to do, but just didn't listen. It's weird. It's weird that that's a microcosm of life, right? You can choose how to learn from your parents. They did it wrong. I learned how to do it the right way, or they did it wrong, and I'm going to follow in their footsteps.
And Sheila establishes the level of petty too. We talk about the pettiness of Dan Campbell. Remember, Sheila Ford Ham applied for a job in the NFL front office and was denied. So she said, okay, I'll just take over the Lions and we'll win a fucking Super Bowl.
How about that?
So how about that? Take that, Raj.
Love it. Yeah. Love it.
If speaking of that, and you know how they'll do that, right? Like moments before the kickoff, they'll pan around, they'll go to Eminem, they'll put Barry on there. The production people at Ford Field for the NFC Championship game, you find her, and you put her on camera.
Yes.
Like
That's it.
right before the kickoff. Do
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to pop?
Just
We
like
need her
I was
running out with the
mentioning, go
flag.
back and
We need
find
her leading the team out with the flag, running full speed.
Jesus
Sheila
Christ.
Hands.
little aggressive, just show her up in the booth, sitting there nice and sweet
Yeah.
like she is.
Little aggressive.
Mumbling under her breath. Little aggressive stick.
No,
Of course it's stick. That's yeah. Blue and silver paint lines under her
Aiden
eyes.
Hutchinson eye black.
Come on, stick. You're getting a
boy
little
can dream.
aggressive.
Or stick, I know what it is.
Oh,
Right? You got, if guys that are injured, they carry her out on a chariot.
right? Oh man, God, I love that woman.
Nick Pancone, she will get her flowers when she gets the NFC Championship trophy. I mean, that's a good spot too. Can you imagine when they hand
Oh
up?
my God.
When they win this
it's gonna
NFC
be
Championship,
deafening.
dude. And by the way, everybody be ready for that. That'll be your first round of tears.
Yes.
There's going to be an arc to D-Mac. You missed this discussion yesterday. It popped in my head, and I know it was good because I heard other stations talking about it today, so I know it was a good topic. It popped in my head yesterday, D-Mac, where I said, what do we understand that they are 60 minutes away from hosting the NFC Championship, and the NFC Championship game will be here? Can you imagine the emotional roller coaster that's going to be? And then I said, if they go to the Super Bowl, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to watch it and all that stuff? And Spenny piped in, D-Mac, and he goes, and it's going to choke me up again. He goes, I'm going to watch it with my dad.
No, I heard you. I was watching
Yeah.
yesterday when you brought up this conversation because I'm sure we've all, and I think it's in a lot of fan bases, if the Lions ever get to the Super Bowl, we're going. We're lucky.
Yeah.
You had mentioned that with your guy.
I don't think
and
so.
then now when you get in this situation, and maybe we said that 20 years ago, that's the whole thing. How long have we been saying that and waiting? Things have changed. But you know what this organization and has brought back with the building of this, like you said, it's family. And it's how much that the team means individual. Like, right, you want to be around family and friends. I think it's just the day party. It's going to, like, there's going to be huge parties, but I think you want to spend this first experience together. Like we have been for the watch parties.
Yeah.
Like even back to last year in this room to now we've evolved into the haze, but the fact of being together with the people that you've blood, sweat, and tears and cried, paper bagged, and all the negative to have this positive. And it's not a guarantee, but to go through it, it's about the journey. And that's where it is. And dude, there wouldn't be a dry eye in the place.
No, in the city.
In the city.
In the city, man.
Dude, it's beginning
Absolutely.
more
like
so
a
in
baby.
the country. Right? As becoming America's team.
Yeah. No, it'll be incredible. In the super chat, Randall Smalls jumped in there. I disagree, Stick. Mike bought with his heart, and Grim Reaper waiting Chris being smart, speeding wisely. And,
Okay.
and Randall,
Spending, I think.
that's what probably what he meant to say.
Show me the shit.
Dude, he could buy 2 Juan Sotos and have a major league average payroll. So, no, Rando. I'll get off the highway 1 exit short of that, Rando. And by the way, that's still percolating. As we go through this, we're in the middle of January.
Sign
Haven't done
Alex
shit.
Bregman, please.
Haven't done shit.
Please get Alex Bregman.
Well, Lynn Henning would disagree.
Everybody, hey.
We're what? Inside a month away from the Super Bowl, right?
No, just a month and 3 days.
About a month away from the
Month and
Super
2
Bowl.
days. 2 days.
So get geared up, everybody.
Neal,
Shop.WoodwardSports.com.
It's bye week. This is when you prepare for your playoff run, get your merch in order and stuff like
buy.
that. Get the Woodward Sports and get your merch. I'm getting that shirt for sure.
I have to. It's a have
Dude,
to.
the curb stomp shirt that JB made, that's up. That's elite. We got a couple other ones up there. The Sunday Chillin' with AG just sitting on the bench. That's an elite shirt. If you want to get that one, go check it out. WoodwardSports.com shop. Guys in the back, we're supposed to make a better live read graphic with the updated ones, but I don't know what the hell they're up to. I gotta get in the ass.
I don't know. I'd like to shoot from the heart anyway, man. Steve Robertson in the super chat. I haven't had this much fun watching Detroit sports since I was a youngster watching D-Mac beat the ish out of the Avalanche.
Hell yeah! Right on, Steve. And that was fun too.
Absolutely,
Fun
it was.
part two.
Steve has
he's
been a
right.
big part of the post-game show, by the way. Steve has sent us videos from Arizona when we played the Cardinals. He's always out at a bar down there in Scottsdale when the Lions are
Dope.
playing.
That's dope,
Getting-
man.
Steve's the man. Shout out to Steve.
I think that's a great point, Stick. You know, when it I always say Woodward Sports about the people.
Yep.
You don't have to be here, but if you're about Detroit sports, send your stuff in.
Yeah.
Connect us, show us what's going on. That's half the fun that we love, especially those road games.
Well, we got rogue reporters everywhere. We got boots on the ground no matter where you're at here at Woodward Sports. And Freddie Felt has been an on-site reporter.
Yes,
My boy
100%.
Jay Hustle in L.A. was sending us stuff when they were out in San Francisco playing the 49ers. So I love it. Like, it's a connection. It's a network.
Jason Kenyon in the super chat. How about Cade in a JMO jersey with the matching Jordans? Anybody catch that, by the way, when
Yup.
Cade rolled to the
No.
game? That was pretty sweet.
And he was wearing like self-made signature shoes. They were like, it had his logo on it, and I think his sister's name. I can't wait to buy Cade's signature shoe.
Where will they be on sale?
I don't know. He's a Nike guy. He signed to Nike, so he hasn't got his signature shoe yet, but he will after this
Launching
season.
at the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Who says no?
That would be very smart.
The logo is a star.
The logo's sweet. Yeah, it's his name.
2 C's.
Yeah, and it's in a star. It's very cool.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there. Get your thoughts out there as well. People talk about the techno music on the bump back there, Stick.
Yeah.
One person said it was like German porn music. I didn't get porn music vibes from that.
Well, you don't watch a lot of German porn, apparently.
No, I don't. It's guilty.
That just shows your ignorance.
Yeah.
No,
Guilty as
I
charged.
saw that comment. I was like, oh, that's where I heard it. Hey, Stick, what's the email for
Daughter's
people in
name.
the chat that they're wondering that they want to send some stuff in or whatever if they
If
get...
you want to send your beats in, just send them to me. Stick at woodwardsports.com. They got to be unlicensed beats because we ain't paying money like that. To
Easy
play
as that,
beats.
guys.
These are all
Easy as
from
that.
Choff,
Get
my
involved.
boy DJ Choff.
Shout out
at
Choff.
Hey Choff on all social media. So if you want any of these beats, hit up Choff.
Mike Florio, by the way.
Yeah.
The Pro Football Focus. Did he own it? Did he invent it?
I don't know. Noted Vikings fan.
No, yeah, that's more germane to the conversation.
Yes.
Noted Vikings fan Mike Florio said Amon-Ra St. Brown's not worth the contract, huh? Can we hear him defend himself?
Here is what he had to say.
One that's keeping them focused. Every practice is important. But his production does not justify what they paid him. It really doesn't. Now, kudos to them for not forcing the ball to the $30 million a year guy.
Yeah.
But the
Like some
production,
teams.
like 6 catches, 77 yards, he gets lost in the shuffle with
Oh,
Gibbs
weird.
and Jameson
That was
Williams
Jefferson
and Sam
in the first
Laporta.
Vikings game against the
The
Lions.
production isn't at the level that the compensation would suggest, but it's all
Like
the other
3
stuff
catches
he
for
brings to the
54
table that
yards?
maybe justifies the
Oh, that's odd.
What the fuck is he fucking on?
Update: one of 3 wide receivers in NFL history to have over 115 catches and over 10 touchdowns
Dude,
in
what's
back-to-back
his
seasons.
what's his season? Didn't he lead the league in catches? Or
He's second in catches,
second-
5th in yards, and 3rd in touchdowns.
No, that's elite receiver. Like, I love it.
Wait a sec. And where is he on the pay scale of whatever he's making compared to the rest? Where does he fall in line as far as top paid receivers?
I'll look it up right now.
Look it up right now, because to me that's a deal. And he's talking about one game. Did the Lions probably won that game, or was this the last game he was talking about?
This was right after the Vikings game. That was in Ford Field. He said that.
See, that's the here's the problem, right? The Minnesota Vikings or their fans, or Mike Florio in this case, thinks, right, and he's right for his team, that his top guys have to perform outrageous, and his best players in the league, and Jefferson, and that's got to go for catches and 100 yards and whatever else. We don't. We're about winning games. So Amon-Ra St. Brown 6 for 77, but it was Jahmyr Gibbs' day. Right, that's the whole thing. You could spread it around. So who cares? And you know where 10 million of that money goes? It goes to the locker room and what he means to that team.
Mm-hmm.
So go kiss my ass, Mike Florio. Like, go back. Like, this goes into, like, I'm listening to the pregame show with you and Sean, to yesterday's show, to everything go on about this is a typical Minnesota take.
Correct.
What the fuck are you talking about? You just lost 31-9. Shouldn't it be, wow, how powerful is this team when you don't need your $30 million guy to light it up? Because obviously they do. That is friggin' ridiculous.
You know what's funny about it to me, D-Mac?
Ridiculous.
Is, as he was going through that, I had my instant responses. Like he talked about Amon-Ra's night. Oh, that was a lot like Justin Jefferson's day when they played the Vikings and the Lions at Minnesota. That's literally exactly what he had. And he's a $35 million a year guy. And oh, by the way, your $35 million a year guy that I'm told is so sweet all the time, 3 catches for 54 yards, pouting like a bitch on the sideline, because that's what he was doing. I know you got a sick necklace, bro, but the bottom line is you had 3 catches for 54 yards, and hey, you got your fingertips on those balls, right? But you didn't bring them in, did you? And that's the bottom line. And that's what I love. This is where the Vikings fans stand on. And this is why I love the end of the season and the playoffs, because, to quote Metallica, nothing else mattered. Did anything else matter other than Sunday night? For real. Nothing else mattered. Nothing.
Win the game. Do you think it was about money, how much you're making or whatever? No, it's like that's where we're at. And that's where it shows you the mentality of your organization versus the ones that are chasing you.
Right. So you can talk about all these empty calorie numbers or numbers that someone had. I won't reference the Vikings-Jacksonville game because they kicked 4 field goals in that game. I'll have to think of another game off the top of my head. But anyway, the moral of the story is this. Amon-Ra St. Brown's the 4th highest paid receiver in the game. Justin Jefferson's number 1 at $35 million. And this reinforces my point that 250,000 of you Vikings fans hate watched last week, and it remains the same. Amon-Ra St. Brown makes 16% less money than Justin Jefferson does. Do you think he's 84% what Justin Jefferson is? For the granular crowd out there, I would say hell yeah. And I would say the reason of that is I never see shots of St. Brown pouting on the sideline. I never heard St. Brown talking about, well, I might have to hold out. I don't like my contract situation. All I know is with Amon-Ra St. Brown, on Sunday, he's there. You need something, you throw him the ball. That's it.
I'm always fucking open.
Here's
business as usual.
Yeah,
and that's part of it, Vikings fans. For the last time, he's a discount to Justin Jefferson with all the bit of production, with none of the pain in the ass. You want it? That's it.
Super chat from Mikkel Dunlap says typical Vikings fan behavior.
100%. You don't live in reality, Vikings fans. You do now. You do now because you got clapped and you're going on the road in the playoffs and you'll be out soon. You'll probably be out before the Lions even play another game. So good luck, my friends. Sorry, D-Mac, what'd you have?
No. It was just saying, like, and look at the total football player, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Do you ever see Justin Jefferson block downfield? Like Amon-Ra's involved in every play, no matter what. And then when you need him, he's there. If he's the go-to guy, that just goes to show you the balance of your team. When you don't have to, right? Because obviously the Minnesotas have to. Justin Jefferson's got to have that game for them to win. We don't. And at the end of the day, I go back to listen to what the coach says. I don't give a shit of what it is.